Hey everybody. So this is my first video today. Well, it's gonna be my first video of the week, and I got the idea from Adam Rouse. And basically, so it's called. I'm gonna do like a couple of car reviews of my own. Um, for the most part, I guess everyone's gonna be doing. Well, they're gonna be recording their own segments. They're gonna be doing Hot Wheels, and you have others that's gonna be doing Matchboxes. I myself, I'm going to be doing special models like Tomicas, Tomica Limiteds, green lights, even if I have. Well, I have quite a bit, but I'll see what I can do to put something together on that. And for the most part, I'm just gonna right now. I want to start doing the review. Well, the first review, I should say, to the one of the Tomica lines that I own. First review I'm gonna do is the Tomica Limited Vintage Neo, the Honda Civic. And let me see if you can see it right here. Yeah, there we go. The SiR 2. For the most part, just to give you a little rundown on these things, Tomica is pretty much the equivalent of Matchbox cars that's out in Japan or China, anywhere mainly out east. They did do a few releases here in America, but they're not really as popular. Well, the ones that's been released in America hasn't really been able to get any type of notification over the others, over let's say Matchboxes, even green lights, even they or even Johnny Lightnings. For the most part, they pretty much are really an unknown company in America. Now, see, this is just going off of things that I've seen. Who knows? There probably are a lot more stores or shops around, but they're not really as pop. They're not really like, as I see it, they're not really as known here. So for the most part, if you really want to get these things, you get them off of eBay. Okay, so pretty much. Also to let you know that they've been releasing these things since the '70s. So you pretty much have nothing to worry. You pretty much have quite a bit to choose from. Just to get into like a little bit of the review, the box art, and the box art here is actually pretty good. So I actually do enjoy. I actually do like how they take the time out of the day to not only release it into a box, but put a plastic over the box to actually protect it. You know. By the way, if you ever want to like find one of these out here, they are pretty much sold on eBay. So if you're looking to find some of these things here, that would be the site to go to. On top of that, also just to let you know ahead of time, yes, a lot of the things here are written in Chinese, or yeah, I think no, it's more like Japanese. I'm sorry. These things are written out in Japanese, so if you really want to look at the specs for some of these things, yeah, you're gonna have. I mean, unless you actually know the specs of the vehicles as it was, that's pretty much what you're gonna be going through. Um, Again, I do like the detail in these things. Personally, I think I prefer these a little bit more over the Matchbox vehicles, and I kind of wish this was released for the Matchbox line a long time ago. This was basically released like I want to say what a few months ago, and I just picked this thing up over eBay um, a couple of weeks ago. So I'm actually excited that this has actually been released. I do own one of these in also red. For those who know me and those who actually have me on their friend list, I do own both colors, one in blue and one in red. And let's see. For the most part, the detail in this thing is immaculate. I have to say it's. I mean, they take their time out of the day. Yeah, I put it up here so you can see it. They do take their time out of the day to actually put the detail in not only the interior, but they also put the detail also within, let's say, tail lights, headlights. They've even matched it right down to the actual stock rims that came out for this vehicle at the time. For the most part, those again who own this thing knows that they go above and beyond for this their detail. It's not just this model itself; it's a bunch of models that they have for the entire lineup, the Tomica Limited lineup. Now, now that's not to say that this doesn't come with a little bit of a price. I had to actually purchase this thing. Well, I think on eBay, these are probably running $4.99 now, but when they were first released, they were running about $7, $8 plus shipping and handling. I do like how they actually will go above and beyond for a lot of this stuff, so the price to me is a little bit worth it. And it's not the brag saying, well, I'm going to spend this much for this model because you can always get it cheaper later on down the line. Not the case for some of these things. But just the fact that this particular model, I'm excited about it because I'm a big import guy. So a lot of people who collect them buy Mustangs, GTOs, Ferraris. That's their preference, that's them. Personally, I prefer a good import any day of the week. So let's see. Then they also go ahead. Again, I'm just like blown away by the box art right here. They do actually go out of their way. They do put the actual decal into the vehicles. You do see the VTEC sign, the double overhead cam written on the bottom, as it would be written with any of the models if you've seen it in real life. Right-hand drive, obviously. This is a Japanese version of that model. And let's see, for the most part, again, this is the release, the LV-N48, if you're looking for that model in particular. Uh, right now, go on eBay now. They do have this thing on sale, and I will actually recommend purchasing this because, well, let's be honest. I mean, Johnny Lightning hasn't produced something like this. Apparently, Honda only produces the newer versions of the Civic that's been released, and it's only for the SI models, which, okay, it's pretty good, but you kind of want something a little classic, and this, in my opinion, is one of the classics to pitch, to go ahead and purchase. Well, for the most part, that's pretty much all I have for the first video. I'm gonna try to release like at least one to three videos every other week. So hopefully I'll be back with more. Thank you very much.